Hi guys, today I'm going to share with you my recipe for garlic buttermilk cheesy biscuits with a little kick. I hope you enjoy the following video. Okay, let's get started with our cheese biscuits, spicy cheese biscuits. We need 2 cups of AP flour. To that we are going to add, normally it would be 1 tablespoon of sugar for this entire recipe, but because I have a diabetic, I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of sugar to reduce sugar in it. We also need 1 tablespoon of baking powder. And that goes right in. And 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. And that goes right in. Oh, there's some flour left in the cup. In addition, we need a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I'm not going to measure over the flour because I don't want to over salt. Okay, 1/2 teaspoon. And we're going to spice these up a little bit. I'm going to add 1/8 of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. You can put more if you like spicy. You can leave it out. It's up to you. So I have a 1/4 teaspoon measure, and that's the amount I'm actually going to put in. I don't like spicy. It burns the back of my throat. I don't mind it on my tongue. It just has some throat issues and it doesn't help it. So just going to give this a little whisk together just to make sure all of our salt and sugars and spice are throughout our flour thoroughly. And we're going to set this aside, and I don't know why my whisk is wet. I'll wash that flour off there before my next step. That'd be weird. My whisk should not have been wet. Okay, so in another bowl, I need to add 1 cup of whole fat buttermilk. You could probably use low fat if you like. I'm using whole fat. That's what I have in the house. And I have a 1/2 cup of melted butter. Now we're going to add these together. And our buttermilk here is going to get a bit clumpy because it's cold butter cold buttermilk and warm butter. There we go, just like so. All whisked together. And we're going to set the whisk aside, move our butter and buttermilk, and bring our flour back. And we're going to pour our buttermilk into our flour. And we're going to stir. Meanwhile, you should have your oven set at 450 degrees. And we bake these I think it's like 10 to 12 minutes. Yeah, 10 to 12 minutes average for a biscuit and cookie usually, so. So we're going to stir all of this thoroughly together. Get back in there. You want to make sure to scrape from the bottom of the bowl, get all that flour in. Well mixed. You can use a spoon, you don't have to use a spatula, just make sure everything gets mixed thoroughly. Now, you can leave it like this and bake, or you can really wow them and add cheese. And this is a cheese house, so of course we need to add cheese. Cheese makes everything better, according to Jay. So you can add whatever cheese you like, whatever your preference is. You need 1.5 cups of your cheese. I have cheddar cheese here, and I'm just going to dump it all in. And we are going to mix in our cheese. Get back in there. At this point, it mixes quite difficult because there's not much moisture left to the biscuits. Cheese definitely sapped any moisture that was left. But that's okay. They're delicious biscuits. Now we need a tray. And I'm going to turn you all this way. You can put parchment on your tray, or you can silicone mat. You can bake it right on the tray, whatever your preference. And then we're going to take by the spoonful, whatever size you want. Approximately that size is the size I make them. These are Cheddar Buttermilk drop biscuits. And they are so darn good. I think this one needs a little bit more. There we go. And I'm going to continue until I fill up my tray. I'll be right back. And we have about 21, 22 size Cheddar Bay biscuits, depending on how big you make them. Bum, bum, bum. We just need to bake them. 450, 10 to 12 minutes. We'll be back when they're done baking. Okay, so now that all of our biscuits are finished baking, I have 3 to 4 tablespoons of melted butter right here. And I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. And about a tablespoon of fresh chopped parsley. I should have cut this up, but when I was getting all the leaves off the stems, I forgot to. It doesn't matter if it's cut or not. So then you want to coat the top of your biscuits with the garlic parsley butter. If you like more garlic, you can go ahead and add more garlic. If you don't want garlic on, you can leave the garlic off. And there we have it. Garlic, buttermilk, cheese, biscuits. I hope you've enjoyed this recipe. Please like, subscribe, and share. Have a great day. Thank you.